hopefully over the next 5 to 7 minutes, and just give you my thoughts. We had a buy signal on First Majestic and the miners in general, but I stayed away. I stayed away from it. It's still underneath this VWAP here. It might be building something, but I think I want to wait and see if it climbs over the volume weighted moving average first. We've been disappointed a lot with the miners, and so I'm a little bit of a show me right now. And I just didn't want to buy it to pick up 10 cents. It didn't really move a whole lot today. So anyway, I think when it goes, it's going to go, but it's not there yet. BOIL, we had a great trade on BOIL going right now. We bought it at 12.20. We're coming up here now where it could be a little short-term peak, and still holding it. And so probably tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll probably get a short-term trading top on it. And then secularly, though, as you know, I'm very pro natural gas right now, and I'll probably jump back in. But at any rate, we moved our stop up, and we'll probably close it tomorrow, Wednesday. CHK is part of that. We didn't get into it, gapped up here, and didn't want to chase it. Corn, food's breaking out, guys. Back over to VWAP. Everything's trending up. It may have a little short-term top here, consolidate above VWAP, and then be ready to go at it again. But I think it's going to hit 1950, 1980 here, and then just start continuing to break out. Everything's lined up for food right now, and the climate and the weather are supportive. CRK, again, I didn't chase that trade this morning, but I'm just not trusting oil right now, and so we're just kind of waiting and see. Maybe take the next trade on it. DBA, we've been in DBA since the beginning of probably March, and so it's breaking through VWAP again and may consolidate here, but I think now food's on its march as I've been expecting here this year. DRIP, we're in DRIP, and we took a pretty good hit on it today. I didn't sell out, and because it's been lining up here again, and so we're just going to stay with it for now, and give it a couple more days here, because this whole OPEC thing is just all rumor based, and I think we'll get a pretty good reversal on it here. Dollar can't keep going up. They can't keep raising rates and then expecting all the commodity related things to be going up. We're all being story driven right now. So dust, there's really no buy or sell on it right now. It's elevated, and it's already oversold. Emerging markets, it's just not getting any traction at all. And even though there's a buy signal on it, I'm just not comfortable trading it yet. ERX, I think we're overbought here. It's going to be probably good for a put here pretty soon, i.e. the opposite of drip. GDX getting overbought already. It's not really doing anything. That's what's giving me pause with the miners right now. Might be a good short here pretty soon. Same GDXJ. Same with gold. IYR, we're short real estate. It's just been slow grind down. Maybe this way it's going to be. And we have a diagonal on this, and so far the trade is paying us. And we just keep lifting off that sold put and putting it back on based on the buy and sell signal. But those who aren't trading the options, we have an REK, and that's profitable. JJG moving along, own JJG, and expecting it to push higher. Just for the record, I'm underwater in this trade. I bought it at 30.80 back in the late spring, and so, but I fully expect to make profit on this trade. This is a long-term trade. When I bought it, it was an 18-month hold. Joe, it stayed above my my sell stop and popped, and so I'm looking for this another move higher on coffee right now. I'm short biotech. I'm waiting for this reality to set back in on biotech here. Moss, we just closed our MOS trade, another good trade for us, and it actually pushed up higher. I sold it at 28.66, and but it's pushed up here to new highs here, so I think it's going to take a breather and then get back into it again. Oil, I think oil's going to have a hard time breaking out. I know everybody's bullish on oil and this, that, and the other thing, but Americans are producing oil like it's nobody's business. The world is producing oil like it's nobody's business, and the economy around the world is flat, and we're running out of places to store this stuff. So it's going to get really expensive. Why do you think the shippers have been really moving? The tankers are jacking their rates. They're going to make these speculators, pay dearly for storing their oil. And so they're going to need a $10 12-month looking out differential today's price to make it worthwhile holding it, or they're going to start dumping oil. I'm bearish on oil, and looks like we're going to get in our sell signal here pretty quick. Talked about REK, nice steady grind higher. Last time we came in the same situation that we are, 2000, 2008, I wouldn't be surprised to see REK in the 60s or 80s by the time this is all over. This whole Trump-gasm is just, we're 1 year ahead of maybe some of this stuff getting implemented. And so I think people are running right now for the border of, metaphorically, get to January, sell their stuff out, lock in their cap gains, hopefully get a cheaper cap gain rate, and then 2017 I think it's going to be a brutal year. SDS the bottom of its range. I think SPY is overbought too. Sugar, I had a buy on sugar here. I haven't been trading it, but it looks pretty good here. I think there's a move, $3 move here in SGG. SLJ the same. I'm waiting to see if we get a trend change and get on the other side of VWAP here. It's just been selling the rips have been more profitable than people buying the dips on this. Same with SLV, same with SLW, and SPY. I just don't know. I think they've taken this thing to the wall. They've squeezed every turn up and every rock, and so I'm looking for a retracement here. I'm looking actually down at that 215 area. It looks pretty good, and then we can look to see if we're going to get another move higher into the year end. SRS, we talked real estate. UGold, we talked gold. UNG, we talked natural gas. The dollar, it's starting to give way a little bit here. Love to see a bigger move down on the dollar. EVXY, yep, that's actually a green candle, unbelievable. And I'm waiting for a backtrack on that so we can get back in our XIV trade. I literally been frozen, and I trade XIV all the time. And actually, I bought VIX today for the futures contracts. It's just way overdone. And VXX the same. And I'm an XIV guy, and I've literally been frozen on this whole trade. It's just been amazing. Wheat ready to bang through its VWAP here. If it jumps over this VWAP line at the 725 area here, the next setup, I'm actually going to go long some wheat futures in addition to what I already own. XBI, we talked about it. It's overbought. And XIV, like I said, I've been a skeptic since here, and it's just been amazing. I've just been afraid to pull the trigger even to day trade it, because I've been here before where it'll just whoosh down on you faster than you can trade it. I mean, you go to the bathroom, it can be down $2. So it's that overbought right now, and so I like for it to reset up to be able to jump back into it again. And XLE, like I said, I think oil services are getting a little frothy here again. I think there'll be a chance for it to come back down. People want to set up buying it again. And back to AG. That's kind of where we are. It's going to Tuesday and Wednesday is going to kind of be slowish. I sold some credit spreads on SPY today, and so my expectation for next Friday, my expectation is if we haven't topped, we're pretty damn close. We had the ring the bell new highs, and now I think it's time for some retrenching. Anyways, Bob from Trade Genius. Hope you guys have a great night. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.